Hi Leo, this is Shah. Welcome back, and this is your romance reading for June 2021. And I hope you've enjoyed the general reading for the month and the mid-month and the energy video of Gemini. Excuse me, I've been talking a lot because I've been working the last 5 days on the videos. And thank you very much for all your likes and your shares and subscriptions, much appreciated. It makes me feel grateful and thankful that there are lots of you that like the readings. It also motivates me to keep on doing these readings and trying to support you, showing you support. Okay, I'm using the Enchanted Love Tarot and the Creativity deck Oracle, which is made by the same authors and artists as each other, and that is Emmy Zenner and Monty Faber, and they've been married 40 years, so they're an example to us all. I wish I was married that long. Anyway, doesn't matter. I've got good friends as well. Okay, so you come in with the Ace of Wings, and the wings obviously is air, so it is the swords. So you've got the Ace of Swords. You have victory, so you're coming in with the overall energy as victory. Wow. So if you are in a judicial situation, then or in authentic, or you wish authenticity, you will get it. You have victory. It's also a new beginning because the all aces are victory, and they are also a gift from the divine. So be open to receive. The key word is triumph, so write the keywords down. They might come handy to enhance your mood or the situation, or to think about things. You might use keywords to reset the mood. If you're down, then if you think triumph or romance or success, because those are the following keywords, then it will make you feel much better and lighter and airier and more cheerful, hopefully. You might have new communication with somebody that you weren't talking to. Perhaps you weren't talking for a while with a partner or a potential partner. Perhaps you weren't on the web and you couldn't speak to them because you were off the grid. Okay, some people do take time off the cyber energies, the email, Facebook, the medias, and now you might be feeling strong enough or victorious enough to go back onto the grid. Perhaps you are looking for a new partner and you are swiping. You know, I'm seeing somebody doing this, swiping as they call it. You might be looking for a new partner, so you'll have victory or triumph in that. You might have a new way of communicating. You might have improved your intonation or your vocabulary, as the swords stand for wisdom, research, gaining knowledge, eager to learn. Also communication, writing. Perhaps you're writing or vlogging or blogging and you're being noticed, and that is how you could meet your new partner. Also, like I said, municipalities and institutions, officiality. Those are the institutions and municipalities. Municipalities being the social security to the tax office. You might even find out that you're getting a tax return. Wow, that is beautiful. That's the overall energy. And then you have the overall energy, the Maker 9. And talking about money, Maker stands for Pentacles. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles. So material difficulty is over. So you might be getting more money so that you can afford this house that you've been dreaming of, or a car, or anything else that might enhance your freedom to be mobile and to take your beloved out to dinner or picnic or to the beach or anywhere else, or taking a short break. So that is definitely a beautiful energy to come into the month of Gemini, and or June rather. And you've got root and blossom, so what you sow you shall reap. You are harvesting big time. This could also be love. If you are hooked up, then you could have found a compromise and you've got the victory, and you're talking again, and you've got abundance of love. Whoa, nice one. And then we have in the first week the Two of Shells, which is the Two of Cups, and that is your soulmate. That is just like the Lover's card. You are with your soulmate, or you have found your soulmate. Well done, you're emotionally in balance. Mind you, in the first week, that is the 1st of June till the 7th of June, you might be might be already around the 7th. You might be feeling the energy of the new moon, the new beginning, because on the 10th we have the new moon. Remember, we have the full moon on the 26th, so you might be sensitive then as well, especially if you've got water in your chart, either by the rising or your moon sign. And funny enough is you've got victory here, but you've got justice here. This could be justice of the peace. You might be getting married. You might be signing your marriage certificate. You could be going to the justice of the peace, because they're opening up everywhere now. Not a lot is in lockdown anymore. You might have had a judicial situation. You could have gotten divorced, and you have victory. You've got what you want. Okay, so the communication is bringing you victory. For some of you that are going through a divorce or are divorced now, be somebody waiting in the wings. Wings, do you get that? Ace of wings, new love. Somebody might be waiting in the wings for you. It could be a Libra, it could be a Gemini, it could be a Libra and a Libra twice with a piece, the Justice card, and that's represents Libra. Also balance, you're back in balance, but the Ace represents all air signs and Aquarius. Beautiful. You have two nines, the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So a wish is coming true. Endings, two endings, and new beginning. You're moving up from 8 to 9. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. And 10 of Shells, the 10 of Cups. So ultimate happy families. You are in your on your cloud 9 or cloud 11. I love it. Your wishes are coming true and are being fulfilled. Like I said, you have found your soulmate, or you've realized you've found your soulmate if you are hooked up. But there is a new phase coming in for both of you, because if you're hooked up, you've got the 9 of money, Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. So there is something happening in your relationship where you're balanced and where you realize that you're soulmates. Your wishes are fulfilled. Perhaps you might be expanding the family. This could be with a child. This could also be with a project. This could also be with a pet, like a cat or a dog. Beautiful, beautiful. And this reading is going really rapidly, since it's taken off a life of its own with all these positive cards. There's not much to say. The pictures and the cards say it all. You have major success. 10 is also an ending and also a new beginning. You've also got the 2 of Roses, which is the 2 of Wands. you're making plans. You're making plans with your other half. You've got two twos, so that is 22. That is an angelic number, and you've got choices to make and decisions. You've also are in balance, partnering up. This card definitely, the Two of Wands, means partnering up. So those that are not partnered up will partner up. And you've got the Dreamer, a princess, and that is the Dreamer is swords, and that means the Page of Swords. So you could be getting news, definitely, but this could come from a child, this could be about a child, this could be that you're pregnant. You might get the news from your GP or your gynecologist saying that you're pregnant. Gift of telling you that you have happy news. Awesome. Because it's also, you've got success and you've got triumph. What more do you want? So that is the news, that you will get what you deserve. Justice. Wow. You've also got the Six of Wings, the Six of Swords. So you have the money now to buy this house and start a family, or planning to start a family, or perhaps let the grandparents move in, making an annex, building an annex, and so that you are together. You don't want to be separated from family like in the lockdown. You are preparing to expand, so you could even have in-laws moving in an annex. You might be expanding the house that you are in, or by moving from an apartment to a bigger house so that you can share it with in-laws or your own parents. I think we are going to see more of that in the future, so that when a pandemic happens, we are literally very close to our own families. And I think we've learned a lot from the pandemic on how to take care of ourselves and of the loved ones. That's definitely the Ten of Shells, the Ten of Cups. Family is very important. So you might be moving in to a larger place. You're moving away from rough waters to quieter waters. You could also be going on holiday. This is the holiday card. This is the travel card. Wow. Something is going to happen. This is passage. So the passage could be that you have found the path that you have to travel, and that means with your soulmate. Something unexpected will happen. The Tower is here. Don't be scared of the Tower, because the Tower just means an unexpected beginning. Something that you perhaps were wishing for is going to happen unexpectedly, and that's even a nicer surprise. People that aren't true friends or true partners will fall away, perhaps unexpectedly. That's why the card of justice is here. Don't worry, you will get your justice and you will get what you deserve. Okay? Don't worry. See it as an adventure, and see it as a new path. Even if it's unexpected, it makes room to let go of the old. You can't change the past, you can only change the present and the future. And you are making room for somebody new to come in. So this could be any of the air signs. This could also be, excuse me, Libra. It could be 9 and ending. No, that's it. So yeah, it could be anybody, because you do have water, several cards of water. So water is quite big on an influence. You do have the air signs are prominent though, the Aquarius, but don't forget Gemini or Libra, and you've got them here. So yeah, Gemini time, it could also be the timing. Usually the swords mean autumn. but things are definitely happening very, very positively for you. And you've also got this beautiful card, and I see you're signing contracts. Like I said, this could be the registry office, the justice of the peace. Okay, you could be signing contracts, because I see this as conversing, counseling, asking, or perhaps dealings with an advocate, because we've got the justice card here. This could be a lawyer or an advocate signing contracts, agreeing to the settlement. You've got counsel. Funny enough, you've got the word counsel, so you might have been counseling with somebody, talking about your issues, seeking an answer. So yes, I think you are coming to the end, the 10, also the 9, 2 nines. You've got double numbers. You've got 22, which is a 4. Proper foundations, productivity, creativity. Seek out the counsel of those whose lives and creative work you most admire. So you might be seeking out a new a teacher, or as a guide. You might be starting a hobby like art, or knitting, or sewing, or cooking, or something like that, because you admire somebody. You might admire somebody that does cooking on TV, and you feel infected and motivated to start a new course that will enhance your partnership. Perhaps you might be going into business with your partner, and it will be a success, and it will be a victory, because the money will be here and your wish is coming true. If that is your wish, to work together in your own business with your partner, perhaps you might you might start a new study, or you have done a study on bookkeeping or bed and breakfast, anything like that. Triumph is yours, and victory. Wow, and this is really amazing. You could become a counselor as well. It doesn't have to be that you have to seek counsel, but it is saying uh, seek out the counsel of those whose lives and creative work you most admire. So it's not counsel in the negative sense. I think it's also a beautiful card to be the counselor. Usually Geminis, you can find Geminis as counselors, as they know the letter of the law. That's usually social workers, teachers, life coaches, anybody like that. Now you've got a beautiful feather, and that's the feather of the peacock, and that looks like the third eye. So I love peacock feathers, but I won't have them in the house because I'm very superstitious, because they say peacock feathers are bad luck, but they're so beautiful, and others say they're good luck. So yeah, it all depends. What do you believe in? Do you believe peacock feathers are bad luck, or do you believe they are good luck? Well, I can see the positive side and the negative side. The peacock feathers are regal, I think, and royal-like. They are looked at upon that richness, voluptuousness, and that is definitely what you have in your reading with all these beautiful cards. Now, peacock. Many cultures, myths and traditions honor the peacock, especially through the eye feathers, as the mystical and wise messenger of power and resurrection. In ancient Egypt, the peacock feathers were brought to be akin to the eye of Horus, and that's what I just said, and I had never knew that. And here you are, you've got the Egyptians. So how wonderful that this card would come out. I never sought out the cards, and it always amazes me how they intertwine and flow into each other. Okay, the Eye of Horus, the all-seeing watcher. The ancient Greeks honored the peacocks as the watchman over the goddess hearer. Peacock is the natural bird of India and is represented through that culture's art and color patterns and symbols. The peacock is closely associated with the phoenix rising from the ashes. Well, that's what you are doing if you're getting divorced, or if you're divorced, you are rising from the ashes big time now. The peacock is closely associated with the phoenix rising from the ashes because of its enduring brilliance. The peacock feather came to symbolize resurrection in early Christianity. I never knew that. That is what I learned. This is how I learn my wisdom, usually with the cards. This wise messenger fans open to remind you that you are a soul first and foremost. The soul has wisdom contained from every lifetime. Although you may not be aware of your inner wisdom, you are being awakened now to the wise, watchful soul that you possess. This may come in the form of a new outlook, renewed interests, reawakened learning, or more powerful progress of shedding the old. Wow, that's the tower. Wisdom, learning, worn out experience in life. As the process unfolds, know that you are on steady ground and be open to rebirth in some area of your life. Trust that your wise soul is guiding you through your human experience. Holding the highest vision for yourself is the gift of this message. Finding wisdom of your soul's longing journey home is divine. Yeah, that's your soulmate. Woo, that's divine. Vision, rebirth, and watchfulness. So be aware of what is happening around you. Be regal. It's like those little feathers on the peacock's head that always reminds me of a crown. Magic. And this card also represents spring and fall. So from now on we are still in spring. We've got summer solace on the 21st of June and Mercury going direct on the 22nd. So watch out for mechanical things and electrical things. They might be going haywire because of Mercury retrograde. Just hold on. This time is good. The springtime and the fall time will be significant for you. Inherent wisdom emerging at this time. So be aware of that. Watch it and ready yourself for the rebirth. Now the colors are blue, green, gold and brown. Make sure that when you sit quietly, or if you need a positive mind reset, say this: I invite a greater understanding of my soul's divine wisdom. Wow, I love this reading. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope you do realize that you are regal and royal like the peacock. After all, you are the lion, and the lion is the king of his kingdom. So take your stand as the peacock or the lion. Okay, my little Leo, my little lion, just be the feline. Act with how do you call it? Like the panther movements, smooth and gliding, sensually, and show off. Be the beacon, be the lighthouse. Let people know how you feel regal and royal. You're not a big head. You're just shining your positive yourself, your positive self, out to the world. You are a pusscat. Just be the pusscat. I call you my pusscat. And only be the roaring lion when you need to be. You're awesome. So I hope you like this reading. Take care, stay safe, and be happy. Have a lovely month. Good luck.